ranking the entire association and every single team's chance to land LeBron James. The long shots here, Harris: Memphis Grizzlies, Raptors, Magic, Suns, Kings. The only good thing about the Raptors, they have a new head coach.
Long shot is an overstatement, by the way, buddy. Overstatement. LeBron's not going to the Raptors. Though, shout out to the Raptors.
Yes.
They did just sign a new head coach. They got Nick Nurse, they elevated Nick Nurse, who's been an assistant on the team for a while. But LeBron likes being in the Raptors too much to end up joining them and having some fun in Canada with Drake. It's not going to happen.
If you had to, just pry out some team on this list, maybe the Suns. They have the number one overall pick.
Definitely the Suns. Because we know that he likes Devin Booker. We know he's said it in the public multiple times. He likes Devin Booker. You bring in DeAndre Ayton. Maybe you add a fun point guard in a trade like a Kemba Walker, and then you sign LeBron James. Boom! Suns are in the playoffs next year.
Exactly.
I did it. You're welcome, Suns. I've made you relevant again.
All right, let's take a look at the next slide of teams here and check it in at 25, the Brooklyn Nets. Then you got the T-Wolves, Hawks, Hornets, and the Dallas Mavericks. What team sticks out?
The Hawks to me, and I can't believe I actually just said that out loud, but the Hawks are a legitimate option for LeBron simply because they're so wide open in terms of cap space and roster. I mean, you could bring in LeBron James, Paul George, trade for another star, and be the 3 seed in the East next year.
Yeah.
Literally, that's all they would have to do. The Hawks could be a good team next year with LeBron and a couple of stars.
What about the Hornets?
Michael Jordan.
The Jordan factor.
Michael Jordan plus LeBron James, I think, would be one of the most interesting sports stories of this decade. I mean, LeBron going to the Hornets, signs with Michael Jordan, you have a press conference, they're trying to sell him on the team. If you're Michael Jordan, how do you sell LeBron James? How do you tell him, oh, you should come to the Hornets and play under me, when all LeBron has been trying to do in his career is get out of Michael Jordan's shadow and, not have to be behind Michael Jordan? I don't know.
I get it. All right, so Nets, T-Wolves, Hawks, Hornets, Mavericks, 25 through 21 on the list. So still firmly in the long shot category to actually land LeBron James. 20 through 16 here: Denver Nuggets, Detroit Pistons, Utah Jazz, Washington Wizards, and the Indiana Pacers. Indiana Pacers don't make much sense for me, Harris. Obviously, LeBron likes to play against them.
Yes. I think on this list, the team that might make the most sense, probably the Utah Jazz. Just because of Donovan Mitchell and, the Quinn Snyder. They run a great system, fun team, playoffs last year, only going to get better. A lot of three-point shooting and a great rim protector in Rudy Gobert. It's everything that LeBron James likes in a finals team. If you're LeBron, do you want to go to Salt Lake City?
No.
Again, no offense, Salt Lake City. I like all of your cities.
I'm sure wonderful people live there.
All cities are fantastic. They're all fun to go to, and they're all the best city. But if you're LeBron and you're leaving Cleveland, why go to Salt Lake City? Why not just go to Los Angeles?
Right.
It's same concept. No offense to the Milwaukee Bucks, but if you're LeBron, why are you moving to Milwaukee? Just move to Los Angeles. I don't know why this is a different
The weather's better out there, too.
I don't know why.
All right, let's continue on here in the rankings. Checking in at number 15, we've got the Chicago Bulls, then the Pelicans, Blazers, Thunder, and Miami Heat. Some interesting storylines on this list here, Harris. The return to Miami, maybe joining Melo in Oklahoma City. Perhaps he goes and joins the Pelicans and Anthony Davis. What do you think?
I love the New Orleans Pelicans with LeBron James. So much so that I'm actually rooting for this to happen, because there are very few times when we get, so many legends on one team. And, we've had in the past, obviously Kevin Garnett and Paul Pierce. We've had LeBron James and Dwayne Wade. We now have Kevin Durant and Steph Curry. The next one could be LeBron James and Anthony Davis on the court at the same time. That's just 2 of the 5 best players in basketball going toe-to-toe with the Warriors, who also might have 2 of the best 5 players in basketball, right? Depending on where you rank Steph Curry. He's outside of my top 5, but I can understand if he's in other people's top 5. But LeBron plus Anthony Davis on the Pelicans would be such a fun team to watch. You add Drew Holiday. Maybe somehow you squeeze DeMarcus Cousins back in as well. That's a very good basketball team.
All right, let's go inside the top 10 here. Checking in at number 10, we've got the Clippers, which is kind of laughable in of itself, but an intriguing team. We've got the Milwaukee Bucks at number 9, the Golden State Warriors at 8, the Boston Celtics at number 7, the Knicks at number 6. Harris, there is a very real possibility LeBron James will be playing in TD Garden in 2018 with the Boston Celtics.
It is scary how how possible it is that LeBron can end up on the Celtics. It's scary because you could realistically have Kyrie and LeBron back on the same team again, and all the Celtics would have to trade, all the Celtics have to trade, is Gordon Hayward, Marcus Morris, a young player, and probably give up 1 or 2 first-round picks in a sign-and-trade with the Cavs for LeBron James. That's it. That's all they would have to give up. It's wild how well managed and organized this entire Celtics roster is. Not to mention that you probably sign LeBron James to maybe a 1 or 2 or 3 year deal. Kyrie Irving would be up for a max contract in 2 years. He'll probably re-sign if they're winning titles, but Kyrie versus LeBron would end up being the biggest sticking point here of LeBron going to the Celtics. I think that Kyrie would be pretty pissed if he ended up trading for LeBron James. But the other team on here that I want to point out is the Golden State Warriors. Now, it was reported 30 minutes ago that Draymond Green this summer is not going to accept an extension of the Golden State Warriors. Why? Because if he makes an All-NBA team next year, he qualifies for the Supermax.
Ooh.
So that kind of pokes even more holes in the concept of LeBron James going to the Warriors. No Draymond Green contract extension this offseason. They're going to have to give a max to Kevin Durant, which they didn't last year. They only give him $25 million. He's going to get the full max this offseason. They're going to try to give Clay a new max deal as well, so he doesn't qualify for the Supermax because he didn't make an All-NBA team as well. But if Draymond Green qualifies for the Supermax, how are they going to get LeBron?
They're just not.
It's not going to happen. People don't understand how important Draymond Green is to the Warriors. I know we get infatuated with people who score points, Curry, Durant, and Thompson. I get it. Draymond is the leader in terms of that locker room. He's the emotional leader of that team. He is the glue that holds everyone together. He is also the reason that Kevin Durant came to the Warriors. I mean, they're good friends off the court, and it was Draymond Green who recruited Kevin Durant to the Warriors. So I think people underestimate how important Draymond is to this Warriors team. I think you get rid of him, and it starts to crumble.
All right, I do want to take note of the Knicks here. LeBron did call himself the King of New York. So there you go.
I love LeBron James going to the Knicks because it makes Knicks fans so excited, but it also makes them very emotional. Cam, we had a YouTube commenter, an avid New York Knicks fan, who in all caps commented on one of our videos saying, real Knicks fans know that we don't need Kyrie or LeBron James. I guess the Knicks don't want LeBron.
All right.
Fine. You don't want LeBron? You don't get him. Fine. We'll give him to someone that wants him.
I bet that commenter would be like, wait. Come back.
Are you saying there's a chance?
Yeah,
oh,
exactly.
Man. No, you don't get LeBron. If you don't want him, fine, Knicks fans. No LeBron James for you.
All right, top 5 teams here. Spurs, Rockets, Cavs,
Knicks hate
76ers, and the
hate
Lakers. Obviously, the Lakers, in my eyes, are the team to watch out for. 2 max slots there. You've got Magic. You've got Paul George perhaps going on over there. And in terms of the Lakers, a good young core as well with Ingram, with Kuzma, and with Lonzo Ball as well. You got the LA glitz and glamour.
You do. And
it's all there.
I think a lot of what will go into LeBron James' decision-making as well. We've heard reported that his family and their comfort level is very important. Need to shout this out. The rumor that LeBron James' son has committed to playing high school basketball in Los Angeles is not true. That is fake news. That is not real.
I'm glad you mentioned
LeBron
that.
James' son has not committed to playing basketball in Los Angeles as a high schooler. That is not true. That is not happening. Fake news. Anyway, from a comfort level for his family, the Lakers make the most sense. They have houses out there. They live there in the offseason. They're very familiar with the area. And it's also been reported that LeBron wants to get more involved in the entertainment industry. Doesn't surprise me at all. The dude is a very likable man. Everyone knows who he is. He might be the most face-recognizable athlete in America right now. So if you're LeBron, you can make a lot of money going to Hollywood. Just saying.
All right, so Lakers check in at number 1. Let's make a final note here about the Cavs, Harris. We can't underestimate the power of family.
We can't underestimate the power of family.
Hometown.
And you cannot underestimate the love that LeBron James has for the city of Cleveland. He's building a public school there. He grew up there. He came back. He won a title. But a very interesting question was asked to LeBron, and he gave an even more interesting answer. They just asked, what has your time like been in Cleveland? He says that, I've taken care of business. I came back and I got done what I wanted to.
All right.
We'll see if it's time for him to go.
All right, folks, we thank you for watching NBA Weekly. If you missed any of the video, keep it right here. We've got the entire breakdown for LeBron James right here on Chat Sports. For Harris Rubenstein, I'm Cam Rogers. See ya.